no. Oh, for God's sake. Go away.
Peeta, baby!
Hey guys, so today's movie commentary, we are continuing on our Hunger Games franchise. And again, I'm being joined with Ree from Rihanna. Hi, how are you going?
Hi, I'm really good. I'm excited to watch this. I haven't seen it in forever. I can't remember anything. I'm hoping I won't be too depressed about it because it is full on snowing outside. So after this, I'm just gonna go build a snowman.
Oh my god, I think it's so weird, like it's super like cold and snowy there and it's like hot here in Australia, so it's like kind of complete opposites. So
I will never understand how that all works.
So Mockingjay Part 1, we have done the Hunger Games, we've done Catching Fire, and now we're doing Part 1. All I remember is that it's like pretty sad and darker, like it's sadder compared to the others. That's the, like, I just remember that kind of mood of the and like atmosphere of the movie.
Yeah, I hope I don't like, you know, bum myself out too much by watching this. But yeah, I am excited to reflect because, you know, the Hunger Games movies were like my teenhood, so, you know.
Yes.
Bring back some memories.
Okay, I guess let's just watch some Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson and we'll see how this movie goes, I guess.
Really bugs me how Colour Force doesn't have a U in it.
Oh my god, that's so true. Colour has an O-U-R on the end.
How did Jennifer Lawrence not get more recognition for this role?
I have no idea.
She is literally so good.
She's so good as this character.
Especially in these last two movies, yeah. Me and Katniss also match hair. I also look like I just got out of bed.
Well, it is morning for you, so...
I wanted to go back for Peeta and Joanna, but I couldn't move. They have Annie too. She's in the capital. I wish she was dead. I wish they were all dead and we were too.
That really, like, just shows how bad the capital is, where you'd rather be dead than be there.
As a dystopian world, you think this is teenagers, you're trying to enjoy it, but this is actually like super sad. Like this whole franchise is so depressing.
Colonel Boggs, District 13's head of security. I know you've been discharged, but President Coins requested to meet with you first.
I swear I've seen him in so many things, in so many movies.
Yeah, he's been blowing up these past couple of years. There's actually like so many big names in these movies and you don't even like notice. I guess back then they weren't like huge names, but now they are, sort of thing.
That's true. I mean, this was 2014, so this is like 7 years ago.
What?
Jeez.
When you fired your arrow at the force field, you electrified the nation.
Did she just make a pun?
She did!
Now it's not the time for puns, okay?
It's about all of us, and we need a voice.
Then you should have saved Peeta.
She really looks evil, even though you don't know she's evil yet.
Yeah.
She really looks evil.
It's hard watching this back knowing that she's going to be evil. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you read the books before and you know she's evil, but you didn't really know which direction the movies were going to take.
Yeah, exactly. Because they can always change things around.
We have to have a lightning rod. They'll follow her. She's the face of the revolution.
Why are there so many puns? Stop. Stop with the puns.
I know,
Stop
the lightning rod. Lightning
It is
rod.
cringy.
Writers, really, do we need puns in Hunger Games? Do we?
No.
Oh, piss off, Gale. Piss off.
Ew.
No way, I don't know. Leave. Just go off the screen, mate. No one wants you here. If we get another Gale Katniss kiss,
No.
I'll be like, nah, turn this movie off.
Literally just the fucking worst, I swear to God. Still can't get over the fact that, like, she got out of the first games and the first thought he had was, but what about me, Katniss? Okay?
Yeah, it's all about Gale, isn't it?
Selfish prick. If anyone's on Team Gale, just know you are wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You are incorrect.
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil part 2 or anything, but if you're Team Gale after the end of the franchise, I don't understand where your feelings are even coming from. Oh, a skull. Oh.
There's you like, oh my god, and then there's me like, would a body decompose that fast? Why am I like this?
Is it weird if I say it's the City of Bones?
Crossover. Sometimes I just get too logical when I'm watching films and I annoy the shit out of people.
I know, I'm so like that. Like, I'll watch it and I'll be like, that doesn't make sense. Like, that wouldn't work in real life. And they're just like, it's a movie. That's like my brother's response to me all the time. He's like, it's a movie. Why are you being logical about things? I'm like, I can't help it. I'm watching it. It's like, it's so not real.
In District 12, if it's all gone, why just the Victor's Village is safe?
I don't know. They wanted to leave that fine for her to return to, maybe, or something. Oh shit, the White Rose.
Oh no, he definitely
He didn't know she was gonna come back.
He knew.
He left a single White Rose. He knew she was gonna come. Oh my god, that's so psycho. Oh, you're fired.
Never let them see you bleed.
Do you bleed?
Tell me, do you bleed? Possessing them will be considered treason.
I'm gonna kill my granddaughter.
Shit, I better take my hair
Just
out.
undo the braids.
They have strict rules. I don't know what they'll do if they find him here.
He's a cat. What are they going to do to a cat?
What, they're just gonna kill the cat just because? No cats allowed. Abandon it.
It's supposed to be a safe space.
Well, maybe someone's allergic to cats, so then they have to get rid of the cat if someone's allergic.
Jesus Christ.
I want everyone who's watching to stop.
Are you calling for a ceasefire?
Yeah. I am.
Gail's like, you love this bitch, Katniss?
Poor Peeta.
The whole time I was watching that, he had his collar with the little white bit underneath his chin, and it was like poking up into his chin.
I remember when like the pictures came out of that and everyone was saying like it's a form of sort of torture that the Capitol put him in that. So whenever he talked, he knew he was being like controlled because it would stick into his chin. But that's just a theory, but...
I've decided I'll be your Mockingjay, but I have some conditions. If and when Peeta is liberated, he will receive a full and unconditional pardon. No. There will be a tribunal and a fair judgment.
Piss off.
Thank you.
But what would the tribunal be, like, for? What have they done wrong? I don't understand what President Coin is even thinking.
She's a bitch.
Oh, Effie!
Effie!
Katniss has agreed to be the Mockingjay.
That poor thing.
And your girl on fire is burnt out.
The girl on fire is burnt out. Should we do, like, a pun count? I love that she can still do her nail polish. Her nails are still on point. They're, like, gold and black. Her priorities, you always got to have your nails looking good.
You honestly believe one of these cave dwellers is going to take my place? No.
I don't think so.
Effie truly said, fuck no.
No one can be any more Effie or a better Effie than Effie.
First, we'll assess all opportunities for the extraction of the victors. Once freed, they will be granted full pardon for any and all crimes committed against the Rebel cause.
What are they complaining about? They don't know shit.
They're just mad because Peeta doesn't want a war. What do they do underground all day?
I don't know. I'm just as confused as you.
And where did Effie get those killer sunglasses? Why is she wearing sunglasses underground?
Because she's Effie?
They're a tender flame. They need to be nurtured with a little kindling.
Oh my god. I love her, like, checking her out, being like, your fashion? I don't think so.
Grey is not your colour, darling.
It washes you out. It's not good for you.
Amazing.
It is wonderful to see you again.
Is it?
Really? Is it?
Which brings me to this. Senna.
Oh, for a second I thought that Effie drew this. And I'm like, Effie, you're so talented.
He believed in you. They're beautiful.
Sinner.
People of Panem, we fight, we dare, we...
This is how good Jennifer Lawrence is. She's acting bad at acting bad. She's doing a good job acting bad.
Effie's like, don't think so.
Cut.
Yikes.
Okay, volunteer for sis. Good.
For sis. Volunteer for sis. You did the number 4.
Gale, you shouldn't even be here. Just
no. Why?
Tell me
Why
yourself.
is he in this Why is he in this meeting? I don't understand. How high up is he?
Gale is always there. Why?
I don't know.
It enrages me.
Us doing this movie and the next movie, we're just going to be ranting about Gale the whole time. I feel like that's going to be it. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with us ranting about him.
I'm okay with that.
Doesn't your comrade look handsome?
Let's go.
She didn't even agree with Effie. She's like, doesn't he look handsome? And she's like, no?
Queen.
Yes.
Yes, Natalie Dormer, we love you. Foggy!
Oh my god, Foggy is in this. Oh my god, now I want to watch Daredevil.
He turns to Katniss and says, I am an avocado at law.
Grande avocado.
You need to put your medical masks on, people.
Yeah. Masks on, people.
Katniss? Everdeen? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Katniss? Leave. We don't want you here.
What about the baby?
Oh, honey, there was no baby.
Wait, is it the left? It's the left.
Is
Not
it?
the right. It's the left. Yes, it's the left hand.
Shame on me for doing the right
Gotta make sure it's the left. I know, it was automatic for me. But they're all left, I think.
Why is it the left? Is it just because
I have no idea.
whoever started it is left-handed? I don't know.
I guess.
It's the hospital. They're targeting the hospital.
I have goosebumps right now.
I know. Oh, that timing. Oh, fuck. Oh, you killed everyone.
She tried.
It was an attempt, at least.
It wasn't her fault, really.
No, they were gonna die anyway.
That music, though, like...
Oh, I have chills on my face. I know. Oh my god, my hairs are standing up. Oh, my whole body. Ah.
But I'm in District 8, where the Capitol just bombed a hospital. Fire is catching. And if we burn, you burn with us.
It's hard to, like, be kind of sad in this movie at some points when they're just, like, there's so much freaking wordplay.
They didn't show the part where she killed
They
everyone.
actually, like, cut it off just as the thing went into the thing. And just...
We don't want you to see the part where she actually ended up killing everyone. We're just gonna cut that part out.
To announce that our moment has arrived.
They're cheering and everything versus Katniss, who's just like, you know, I was just in a place where, like, they bombed all the hospitals, right?
That whole thing is showing that a whole heap of people just died. And you're clapping and cheering.
Now's not the time.
Oh, that fist up in the air. I don't like that at all. That chanting, that sounds so bad. That seems like a, what's the word? Dictatorship.
That sounds like a dictator.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, I'm cheering for that. I'll cheer for that.
The location scouters on these movies did a fantastic job. I know most of it was in Georgia, but, like, it's exactly what you would think, like, District 12 would look like, or just, like, the outskirts would look like. I don't know.
You don't even realise that, like, they're in multiple countries.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're in so many different countries that they film in, and it looks like it's one whole universe, I guess.
Wish I could give this rose to you, Katniss.
He's changed so much already. What are they doing to him?
A sweet gesture.
The boy looks like he hasn't slept in weeks.
Uh-huh. He probably hasn't.
How can anyone in the other districts or the capital think he looks perfectly normal?
Exactly. Like, wouldn't they think he looks weird? Like, for, like, how he looked originally? You think, oh, maybe they're doing something to him. Look, he's, like, fucking crying on screen.
I think if anyone sort of said, hey, Peter's not looking so good nowadays, you're probably not going to be leaving whatever room you're in.
Yes, that's true.
And ask yourself, can you trust the people you're working with?
Did you see what he looks like?
I saw a coward.
Oh, fuck you, Gale.
I would never say what he just said.
Fuck you.
Not if they torture me, not with a gun to my head.
You're such a fucking liar.
Everyone has a choice. How can he sit there in the Capitol and defend the people who destroyed his home and murdered his family?
I think now I remember why these last two movies are like my least favourite, and it's because of him.
Katniss, tell us what happened here.
We were all standing right here.
Is your name Katniss?
She's like, Katniss, what do you see here? What happened here? Gale's like, I'm just gonna step in and say what I want. No one knows who you are. No one knows who he is. No one's gonna fucking listen to you.
It's so difficult to, like, be emotional and sad.
Yes.
During this movie, when he exists.
This is where you kiss me.
I didn't think you remembered that.
I have to be dead to forget that.
No, don't, no. Oh, for God's sake. Go away.
That looked like a pity kiss.
I knew you'd do that.
How? I didn't.
That's the only way that I can get your attention. Don't worry, Katniss. It'll pass.
Oh, rejected.
You'll see during editing how many times I fucking roll my eyes.
I'm gonna look back at this footage and just be like, both of us are gonna be like, oh God. I'm just gonna be like, ugh, and you're just gonna have like eye roll, eye roll, eye roll.
They strung up a man, they say, who murdered 3. Are you coming to the tree?
Hang on, sorry, I had to pause it. There was banging. Oh my God, it's my freaking cats, Nicole.
It's your cats.
What the fuck do you want? You can come
Your
here if you like,
cats.
but you can't be annoying.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Christ, it's a massacre. I have goosebumps right now. Oh, that choir. Even if they didn't get shot down, they're dead. Like, they didn't get out of there.
They went in
Holy fuck, they all went on a suicide mission.
fully knowing what they were doing and how that would end.
Oh my God.
Poor baby.
Oh, Peeta. I just want to hug him.
Katniss, are you there?
Why did that scene make me so emotional? Peeta talking like made me so emotional for some reason.
I can't cry
Jesus.
because my makeup will run.
Oh, that's true. That was such good acting by Josh Hutcherson.
Bravo.
3 capital squadrons just entered our airspace.
How much time do we have?
They're a few seconds from range.
How did the Capitol know about District 13 though?
Maybe they got through to Joanna, because Joanna was part of it. Maybe they like broke her.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Do you do that to your cats?
Yes. They like it for a little bit and then they realise sort of where the light is coming from.
Yay, more Finnick.
I feel like he was more in the book than he is in this movie. Maybe it's more in Mockingjay Part 2.
He's just such a beloved character. I mean, who doesn't want to look at Sam Claflin? What is your cat doing?
Just ignoring her.
Wants to be part of commentary.
Hello. They're cute, but they make a hell of a lot of noise.
President Snow used to sell me, or my body at least. I wasn't the only one.
Did he just say that President Snow sold Finnick's body?
Yeah.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think there's more details about it in the book. That was like such a shocking thing to read in the book and then watching the film because you don't expect that coming from like a male character, especially one who's seen as like so masculine as Finnick sort of thing. For the amount of crap like Finnick's had to go through, he doesn't get half as much as credit as he deserves.
I feel like he's a very underrated character that should have been explored a lot more.
Yeah.
Command, this is team leader. Prepare to deploy gas. We will confirm what's inside.
Oh my god, I love this.
The shots and how the music goes quiet and chills.
I literally just held my breath. I haven't been breathing. The dead silence and the red when they were... Oh my god, that looks so good.
His weapon of choice is the only thing suited to such a man. Poison.
Makes me really want to read the book that focuses on President Snow, just to find out how he became so
Fucking evil! I don't imagine you're calling to thank me for the roses.
It looks like a strange FaceTime call.
It's their Zoom calls. This is how they do Zoom calls in a pandemic. In District 13.
No, wait,
No, we don't know that. We don't know.
Did I lose them both tonight? Did I lose them both tonight?
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence, I can't even look at you crying.
She's so good. I won't cry at this one, but part 2, I can make no guarantees that I will not cry.
There is going to be tears.
So many tears.
Holy fuck, Joanna.
Okay, maybe I will cry.
Gas we used on the guards knocked him out too, but it's wearing off now. Should be there when he wakes up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Josh Hutcherson, take a bow. He's been a straight up innocent baby for 2.5 movies and now he's loco crazy. The acting ability.
Round of applause.
It's fear conditioning, enhanced with tracker jacker venom. And then all of that suffering and fear is redirected, associated with other memories or a person.
Ugh. This woman, I hate her. I hate her so much.
She's horrible.
I am pleased to announce that the victors have been liberated.
You didn't even want them back.
I was gonna say, a minute ago, you were all up in arms, and now you're cheering. Sounds suspicious. Peeta, baby! How red her eyes are. My sweet babies. Why they always suffer.
Wow, that final scene, that final shot.
Why do they put me in pain?
That literally put me like full body chills. The music, and then you know what it was? Him lying on the bed, but they had the reflection of her face like in the glass with him like in the center of her face. What final thoughts do you have?
Honestly, I was thinking throughout like maybe the last half, I thought to myself like I do give this movie quite a lot of hate, only because like it really, in my eyes, it shouldn't have been put into 2 parts because it is one book. And obviously not a lot happens in part 1. But I said to myself, I was just like, you know what, it is slow, not a lot does happen, but it like the quality of some of the shots and some of the scenes and the music and the acting is top notch. Like that tree scene, the, what is it called, reservoir scene, they were all so fantastically done. So I give this movie a lot of hate, but it does have some very incredible scenes.
I think like the pacing was a bit weird in this, like just because sometimes it was really slow and then there was like a crescendo, but I never really felt like there was a like one major big like thing that happened. There were always like little events that happened throughout, and then it was just sort of talking. So I can see why people find it like a little boring compared to the other two, because the other two are more fun to watch. I think it gets more hate than it should, but I can see why like a lot of people think it's pretty like average, pretty disappointing compared to the first two movies.
And some of it has to do with, I think, that Gale is a bigger character in Mockingjay Part 1, whereas, like, we barely get any Peeta, and everybody loves Peeta, and I assume everybody loves Peeta and hates Gale. I certainly know I do not like Gale. So that's a contributing factor on why, like, the last two movies aren't my favourite, because I love Peeta as a character, and we don't get enough of him. In this one specifically, Mockingjay Part 2, we get way more Peeta.
I think, like, from the comment section on our previous ones, there have been, like, Team Gale people, but most people, like, do prefer Peeta, or, like, don't even want her to be with either of them. Just thinking about it now, there's, like, no Peeta in this at all. So you don't see their chemistry and them interacting with each other. There's no Hunger Games, so you don't have that as, like, a full second or third, you know, act, which is what you've gotten in the first two movies. So you don't have that, which is entertaining. I guess it would probably feel very squished if both movies, this Part 1 and Part 2, were together. I'm just trying to think of how they would, like, narrow that down. I don't think they could really keep the book into one movie specifically. Like, this goes for just under 2 hours. I mean, maybe they could have put both movies together in some way, but maybe then it would have felt a bit rushed. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole parts started with Breaking Dawn Part... It started with Twilight, didn't it? It started with Breaking Dawn Part 1. But Breaking Dawn is such a long-ass book. Fair enough. And then obviously Harry Potter, and then Hunger Games came about, and, like, these two movies very much feel quite similar to Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, because obviously not a lot happens in Part 1 of Deathly Hallows, and then it all really like storms off in Part 2. So it would have been difficult to condense it into one movie. The same with Deathly Hallows. I do agree with you, it would have been rushed if they'd have just sort of squished it all in. I mean, they could have made a longer movie, but I feel like back when this came out, like, it wasn't the norm to have movies that were, like, almost 3 hours long, whereas nowadays we're way more accepting of longer movies.
Okay, well, thanks Ree again for joining me for the commentary. I had lots of fun. Even though I miss Peeta, it was still great to sit down while you're in lockdown, you know, try and do something a little bit fun and entertaining virtually.
Yeah. It was fun to hate on Gale.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it was my pleasure, and thank you for having me, of course.
Check out Ree's channel if you haven't. She does everything to do with movies and TV, because who doesn't love talking about movies and TV non-stop, endlessly? I mean, you can't complain about that. So check out Ree's channel if you haven't. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.